Welcome back. This is the final appendix that I mentioned in the last video. It matches to our Module 25A appendix, and it's talking about some basic present value, PVA, present value annuity, and some cash flow analyses that might highlight a few things for you. So as you know, dollar today is worth more than $1 a year from now. So the ideal is to value that. If I said, I'll give you $1 today, and or I said, I'll give you $1 a year from now, well, that $1 a year from now is going to be worth less than $1 if I had a present value. You might pay me 89 cents or 92 cents to get that $1 a year from now, but not $1. It's not an even equal value like that. But there are two reasons for that, and two things that are factors that you want to consider. The time value money we've been talking about. That makes a lot of sense. Yep, I can invest the money, I can put it in the bank even and make something and some kind of return on it. But the other element we haven't talked a lot about, although it has been discussed, is risk. So the further out you are, the higher the risk might be of something happening where you're not going to get that cash flow. So that's something to be aware of. So let's talk about the actual future value of money. That's kind of the inverse of present value. I say, okay, how much do I invest today at a certain percentage rate, and what will I get a year from now, or 2 years, or 3 years from now? So future value, you have a present value times 1 plus the interest rate to the power of n, which is the number of periods. So how much will a deposit of $800 in the bank that pays 8% annual rate accumulate in 1 year? Well, we're going to multiply by 1.08. So that $800 is going to be $864 at 8%. But the rest of it, if it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that n is nice to have. How about present value? Well, present, you have that future value divided by 1 plus I to the power of n, instead of present value times 1 plus I to the n of future value. So you're dividing future value by that interest rate to the power of the number of periods to get a present value. So if the present value of, let's see, PV 864, future value is 864 divided by 1 plus 0.08 to the power of 1 would yield $800 on the actual present value of an 864 a year from now. And then we have annuities. And again, we've had annuities, which is payment at the end of a period. Just as a side, annuities due or payments at the beginning of a period. But everything we've been doing in our bond valuations and in our calculations for NPV is based on annuities, not annuity due. So we're looking at annuities, and we're actually have the formula that says, okay, PVA, we're multiplying out times multiple payments over a period of time. So we can do a couple of PV calculations, year 1, year 2, year 3, for the same $300 payment of an annuity. 3 years, that's $900. And we know it's going to be worth less than $900 because that $300 in year 2 and the $300 in year 3 is not worth as much as $300 today. And so here's our PVA, present value of annuity. And the last one is going to be with variable cash flows, annual cash flows that are unequal, paid over equal intervals of time, 300, 200, 100. We're calculating 3 separate present values of those to come up with a total. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 600. But again, we're not going to be having a value of 600 today. It's got to be less because the dollar today is worth more. And some of these are being paid out in year 2 and year 3. And we have to discount those dollar amounts. And again, we're using those present value tables, the tables you know and love, and will continue to use. So that concludes the videos for Module 25. It concludes the videos for this course. So again, I congratulate you on making it this far, of completing the video side. Now you've got the quizzes, the homeworks, the projects, and the final. But that will come to bear because you're pretty well prepared, I have no doubt. So thank you for your investment of time, your commitment to your growth and learning. And we'll look forward to continued interactions. Here, if you have any questions, any needs, my warranty is good for a lifetime warranty. If you have additional questions down the road, month, 6 months, 2 years, 10 years, lifetime warranty, my lifetime, that I will be available to you to help you if you have questions as you go. Thank you for investing your time, your effort in this course, and I wish you continued success. We'll talk again soon. Thank you so much.